everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yeah, so my name is Timmy from Barrie, Ontario. Yes, that is where I reside. And yeah, if this is your first time of coming onto my channel, thank you. You're at the right place. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and share. Above all, you can also comment below, comment in the comment section down below. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me. Yeah. um Yes, so today I'll be talking about something called the family and economic ties. Why is it that most people get rejected based on home ties? Okay, so that's what I'll be talking about today. Stay tuned, I'll be back. Yes, again, my name is Timmy. Welcome back, and yeah, let's get straight to the business. Okay, so today, most people actually, when you apply for visa, most people get rejected based on home ties. Okay, so today I'll just be, talking more about what is expected of individuals or applicants to know when they want to make this submission. So it can either be you making an application for your study permit or a visitor's visas, So yeah, any temporary residence permit, that you or visa that you'd want to submit an application for, it's very important you take note of this information, because these are what the visa officers actually look at to decide or determine if this person has a very strong ties, back home or back in their residence country. Okay, so the first thing is family. I mean, you are applying to a country, the visa officer want to know if you have a family member, in your country of residence. Okay, but why is this so? Yeah, because they want to know if you're going to return to them or not. So, I mean, they want, if you don't have a family, then the chances or likelihood of you returning is slim, isn't it? Because right now everybody wants to come to Canada. And aside from that, I mean, they just want to be sure that, okay, this person is coming here for the right purpose. Okay, is it for visiting or is it for study? So if after your studies, are you going back? So that is one of the reasons. So do you have family members back home that you're going to come back to see, or that you're going to have to, oh no, I can't leave my family, I have to go back? That's very important. Your country of residence, do you still have families there? So what kind of relationship do you have with this family? So this could be your spouse, it could be your kids, it could be your, cousin, it could be your mom, it could be your dad. So that's what they look at. Well, that's what they say, okay, what is the degree of the relationship of that family member? So how important is this family member to you? Yeah, this is very, very important. Okay, so they want to know. I mean, it could just be a random person, so they'll be like, oh, okay, he just doesn't care. But I mean, when we're looking at immediate family, my dad, my mom, my spouse, my kids, they are all back home, so they know this person is actually coming genuinely to study or to visit and then return to the family. So another thing they look at is, does this applicant have any family member in Canada? You know why? Because they know if you don't have anybody back in your country of residence and you have your family here, it might be a challenge, because you may not want to return. And that's the truth. You may not want to return. So they look at this if you have families back home, and they also look at it if you have families presently in Canada. They also look at your employment status. Okay, it's still part of your family and economic ties. Okay, so they want to look at your employment status. Is this person contributing to the economy back home? Like, is this something that a person will be longing to return back to? Like, do you have your job? Is the job lucrative enough? Is the pay good? They look at things like your salary, your wages, the longevity, how long you've been with the company. They look at your employment history. Where have you worked? How long have you been with them? These are things that the visa officers look at, to decide if this person is actually going to return home. Trust me, it's very important. That's why I tell people, you can't say you're not working and then you want to apply for visa. You want to come and visit, you want to come and study. You have to give the visa officer a reason to approve that application. These are things that they do. This is why it seems like those that have some of these, may have good employment or they've been with the company for so long, they seem to get it, and they have families back home. They seem to get the approval easily than for those that do not have some of these, you know. So another thing they look at is if your employer is aware of your leave of absence. Yeah, is your employer know that you're just coming for a short time? This is why we tell people try and get an introduction letter from your employer. Get it from the HR. Make it as detailed as possible. Let them know you are coming for a vacation. And if you are coming for study, get a study leave. Some organization will give you 1 year without pay, 2 years without pay, depending on the duration of your program. Get it. It's very important. It go a long way. You want to eradicate the family, and economic ties, rejection or refusal rate. Get these things. It's very, very important. Okay. Yeah. So they want to know if your employer is aware that you are coming to Canada to actually study, or they're just coming for vacation, or maybe you are coming for a business trip and you partner with people. Just you can also get letters from them. Oh, is my partner, you'll be traveling, for business. Oh, is a consultant, he consults with my company, you'll be traveling for business purpose. It will go a long way. Little things like this will go a long way. Many people don't know about that. Okay. So you need to get this. Okay. Also, other things that they look at is ownerships of properties. Do you have properties back home in your name? Not fabricated one, in your name. I mean, if you have properties, you won't just want to leave your property, right? When you're coming, for a short time in another person's country, they will look at this. Do you have properties in your name? So if you have properties in your name, likelihood that, you'd want to go back. Do you have homes? Do you have businesses? And other types the other types of ownerships they look at, stock certificate, bonds, Do you have a retirement plan? Do you have one? So all these things, if you have one, maybe you have a retirement plan, maybe with some insurance company, or put it in. You have the stock certificate that you have bought, you put it in. You have a bond certificate, put it in. These are things that the visa officers actually look at. So you want to start putting that in right now when you submit your application. You've been getting this rejection letter due to family and economic ties. These are the things you should look into. Okay? You should look into. Now, like I said, I'm just going to do a recap, okay? A recap, they look at your family. Do you have any family member left in the country of residence? Do you have a family in Canada? They will look at that. Your employment status right now. Are you currently employed? Your employment history. How long have you been working? What gaps do you have? You have to bridge gap. You have to be doing something. Your salary, your wages. They want to know if your employer is aware if you are coming. They want to know, So these are very important. So get letters, get these documents. Get the letters. If you're self-employed, you have been working with certain people, or you're a contractual person with them, get letters from them just to augment. They know who this person is. They want to be able to identify and know, okay, yeah, this person actually has a source of living, a source of income back home. They want to know, So these are the only ways, put in copies of your, documents. Okay. You can notarize them if you have to. Give the lawyer a copy because you won't be submitting the original. Give the lawyer a copy and take the original along with you and let them have it notarized by a lawyer, a notary public. So yeah, so these are things that So yeah, once you have all these, chances are that the visa officer will, this person has a very strong ties and possibility of the person returning home is high, and so yes, you would be approved if you have been getting rejection letter or refusal letter based on this purpose, this family and economic ties. So look into what I've just said and try to address these issues, and you'll be shocked that you'd get it if that's the only reason right now. So I'll also be talking about other things you should address in my upcoming videos. Okay, so guys, again, Thank you for listening. I hope you have gained one or two things. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and share. Also, follow me on Instagram, Twitter at Timitui is the name. And if you're looking for companies to help you with your admission, you know, document reviews and every other thing you need, reach out to Diffuse Services on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. They'll be able to help you. So, guys, thank you all, and it's bye for now.